So even though I don't show much of it, and albeit not much, I do buy other themes aside from Star Wars. The occasional superhero set, Minecraft, and I think the Animal Crossing theme is pretty cool. But most recently, I finally pulled the trigger and bought some Power Miner sets. It's one of the most highly praised original LEGO themes, and I definitely understand why. If you don't really know which sets to get, cheap is almost always the best answer, especially for Power Miners here. These are the three entry sets into the theme: the Stone Chopper, the Mine Mech, and the Granite Grinder. I think pulled the trigger is a bit of a strong expression. You can literally find these sets for around retail if you just buy them used like I have here. The smallest set here is the Stone Chopper. It includes a surprising amount of Technic pieces. In fact, the whole structure around the 11-piece body is just a Technic system, with the exception of the smallest crystal here. The function here is that the Stone Chopper chops the stones with the saw blade on the front here, which just spins with the front wheel. The feature works better or worse depending on the surface. Included in the set is Meltrox, the red rock monster, and a nameless power miner. The rock monsters are just so cool, and I'm so sad that there are only 5 variations of them. If this mold was still produced today, the color options would be insane. The miners are nothing of note, but I think that's fine. They are pretty well designed, with the standout piece on them being the helmet, of course. It's just such a neat piece. Okay, so I kinda lied when I said that the miners aren't of note. This guy here is Brains. As his name suggests, he is some sort of researcher on the team, and mirroring that is his vehicle. The Mine Mech is just kind of an extension of him, an exoskeleton, equipped with a saw and claw with which he can safely get himself through the caves and inspect the crystals or safely detain the rock monster included, Boulder-X. The first of the 2 true exclusive figures, technically 5, but we don't count the third wave. The third and largest set is the Granite Grinder. It has the most functionality out of all of them, in hand and probably in universe as well. It has a really cool feature where when you drive forward, it actually starts to, grind the granite or whatever obstacle is in the way. But what do you do after grinding? What do you do with the power crystals you found, or with the equipment that you need to transport? The Granite Grinder has you covered, because with a 2-piece build, he suits all your needs. Seriously, I really like this build. The process wasn't very interesting, as I didn't find it nearly as nuanced as the others, but towards the end it just all kind of came together very nicely. This set's minifigures aren't exclusive, even by a technicality, with Glaciator actually being the most common rock monster by amount of sets included. If you find another video talking about these sets, I will probably have sounded very similar to them. But if you want to know what the hype is all about, drop around $30 depending on shipping on these, and you will get it as well. It's really sad to me that the theme was discontinued, but part of me also asks if I would be infatuated with it if it was still here today. All of the LEGO sets I had as a kid aside from City had some sort of media attached to them, and the themes I collect now do too. Power Miners is a complete odd one out. I guess that's why Kanye said, "You never know what you had till it's gone." But as it stands now, I really like this theme, and since it has ended, there are a set amount of sets to collect with an insanely cheap price on the aftermarket. So subscribe if you want to see more Power Miners content. I have at least one very interesting and possibly obscure set coming up. But that's all I got. See you in the next one.